This is Battle Wheels, and my review of it is long overdue. Battle Wheels is a futuristic vehicular combat game for up to 6 players, each with their own screen. And as you can see, it comes with a pretty substantial manual. The game varies anywhere from arcadey to extremely complex depending on the settings that you choose. So let's fire it up and see what it's all about. Battle Wheels starts with some of the worst music I've ever heard, but that's okay. The game doesn't really have background music in the game. It's really just for the title screen and stuff like that. Getting past that, you're presented with a menu with a ton of options. Single player, multiplayer, radar on, radar off, number of kills. Whether you want action mode or the full custom in-depth mode, difficulty settings, and how much cash each player starts with, which really has more of an impact in the campaign mode than in the arcade mode. And of course you can choose your character's ugly mug. And if you choose action mode, you get to select the class of car. I like to go for the heavier cars. They have more side and back weapons, which lends a lot more strategy to the combat. And off we go. We're dropped into an arena full of all kinds of mayhem. So what you're seeing here is a cockpit view, and when I use weapons that, for example, shoot out the left window, the view swivels to show you the action out that window. And you can see my window already got paintballed, which is kind of like the squid ink weapon in Mario Kart. The top of the screen shows my current weapon and the remaining ammo for that weapon, and I'm gonna switch to mines here because I'm being chased. And the screen is flickering because I'm frantically hitting the firing button because I'd forgotten that you can just hold it down. There's also a little light in the bottom that blinks when your engine's about to explode, and you can actually eject in this game. And when you eject, you're running around on foot and you just have a machine gun. You're a small target. You can actually do a roll, for instance, but you can also be run over just like that. I think they did a great job with the sound effects. There's ricochets, gunfire, the sound of you running over wreckage. It's all immensely satisfying. The graphics are also really awesome. The game looks a lot like a later arcade game such as T-Mek. I almost can't believe that this thing is running on a 1989 handheld. That's crazy. The overall feel of driving is also quite good, and really makes you feel like you're just screeching around the corners frantically, avoiding, missiles and gunfire and stuff like that. Okay, so let's take a look at the custom mode. This is the more strategic and meaty version of the game. So in this one, you're given so much money with which to build a car. And you do that by choosing the engine, the suspension, the armor for the front, back, left, right, and undercarriage, for mines. You can equip it with all kinds of different weapons, from flamethrowers, rockets, machine guns, and paintballs. You can put those on different sides of the car if you want. And if you've ever played Car Wars, which is a pen and paper strategy game kind of like this, you'll know that everything you add adds to the weight limit of the car. And there's also a cash limit, and you'll want to keep that in mind because in this campaign mode, if you wreck your car, you've got to buy another one. And between rounds, money is awarded to the players depending on performance, and there are also money bags you can pick up scattered around the field. So in that mode, you not only have to play well in the arena, but you also have to manage your money smartly. So as you can see, this game has a lot of depth. Or, you can just play it arcade style if that's what you want to do. And the game is an absolute treat with more than one player. I actually was only ever able to play it with 2 players, which was already exponentially more awesome than the already good single-player experience. So I can imagine how great the game would be with 4 or 6 players. So that's Battle Wheels, a game I highly recommend for your Atari Lynx.